Hey baddie, it's Felix and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Felix and I'm a professional makeup artist, a celebrity videographer, and a photographer. Over the years, I had a privilege to work with some of the best like Mark Wahlberg, Jason Derulo, some of the cast from Selling Sunset, Real Madrid, and so many more. And I just love to talk about beauty and everything related to that to elevate your life, your beauty game. And in today's video, I have decided to talk about authenticity. You may had a moment in your life that, you know, there was this voice deep down saying that, wait, this isn't me. And you were always putting on a mask, just trying to fit in. And when you think about authenticity, usually it doesn't have to be this big thing, like, for example, embracing your identity or sexuality. It can be just stepping out of the box that society or your environment has put you in and take those small steps, but very necessary steps to align with the life you want to live and that feels authentic to you. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to achieve that and give you a structured plan slash guidance to be closer to who you really want to be. And you may ask yourself, why would I listen to you? Well, honey pop, as you can see, I'm a man and I wear wigs and I wear makeup, which is something that's really out of the norm, especially here in Central Europe, where I'm from. And I must say that the journey has been long, and I feel I have enough of experience to talk about how to get to being your authentic self. And with this video, my goal will be more than achieved if I at least help you change your perspective, shift your perspective, or even help you to become your most authentic self. So before we get into this video, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. It helps me out and means so much. And click that notification bell so you're going to be notified every time I upload a brand new video for you to become the baddest baddie and to elevate your beauty game. And you can check out my social if you're interested to see my work or more of my day-to-day life. But without further ado, let's get into this. Let's start with the root of the problem that usually stops you to become or to pursue your authentic life. And this is breaking free from limiting beliefs. What even are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are basically rules, stories, or fears that we have internalized from society, our upbringing, and from childhood, or sometimes and oftentimes even from ourselves. Maybe you've been taught to follow a certain path, a career path, to graduate from university and, get a steady job, have kids, work 9 to 5, and that's it. But perhaps this is not your calling. What if this doesn't feel right for you? What if you want to pursue something different? Maybe being an entrepreneur, maybe pursuing art, being an artist, and doing something unconventional for your gender, perhaps a tattoo artist or a hairstylist. And to break from those beliefs and stepping into your authentic self, you have to face those limiting beliefs head on. Perhaps you think about your dream life, your dream career that you are holding dear to your heart, and you really wish that dream to come true. But you think if you're going to pursue that, you may have a fear of being less successful, less masculine, less feminine, or just in general less accepted in the eyes of society, friends, family, or sometimes even yourself. But here's a practice that changed my life. Take a piece of paper and a pen and write down your beliefs, but be brutally honest. You have to let the voice of judgment that is very loud and probably rude be, so you can write it down. Then every day, pick a belief and ask yourself, where does this come from? Does it serve me? And how can I rewrite it? And most importantly, take action to prove that belief completely wrong. Honey boo, but I have to be real, okay? And here's where it's gonna get real, and it's not gonna get easier. If you're gonna postpone it and procrastinate on your fears, those fears are gonna get bigger, huger, and it's gonna seem like this huge monster that you're gonna be so paralyzed to even do. But at some point, you have to make a decision and go straight through it. There's no way around it. There's no way above it. There's no way beneath it. The only way is to go through it. For God's sake, stop pretending or going left or right to try to fit in. In the long run, it's only gonna drain you and make you miserable. Start slowly by getting rid of people, things, mentality that just doesn't serve you anymore, and it won't serve the life you really want to live. I have met throughout my life people that really don't have core values, and core values are a necessity to be authentic to yourself. What are the things you are okay with, and what are the things that you are completely set in stone with? You're just like, no, I do not support that. If I have people around me who do that or engage in that behavior or mentality, you're off. Goodbye. One of those things is infidelity, or people that are very strategic and using people to climb up the ladder they want to climb up. I really have zero tolerance. I used to have relationships that, I pretended that I was okay with that. And over time, I have built up resentment. And when I ask myself, I had the aha moment of like, wait, this doesn't go with my core values. I don't want to become that person that tolerates that. And you really have to find your core values to be able to start stepping into your authenticity. And that is truly so crucial. The next tip I have is basically embracing yourself. And embracing yourself can be very, very hard, honey boo. And embracing your flaws, embracing things that you're insecure about, and just be like, wait, this is my reality. If I really don't like it, there are so many resources to make it better. But at the end of the day, being in this hamster wheel, chasing and fixing things will only do the opposite. And I think social media has played a big role in this because we are creatures that tend to compare ourselves with other people, but accepting yourself is key to start building up that healthy relationship with yourself. And that is also accepting things that you don't like and being okay with that and learning how to cope with that and being nicer, kinder to yourself to have an easier journey. Oh my God, I could go on and on about setting boundaries and saying no. And that is intertwined with listening to your intuition. First of all, if you have a bad feeling about a person where you feel like something is off, please, for God's sake, trust it. Because I have learned throughout the years that when I did not listen to my intuition, honey, I got such a big, horrific lesson and lessons to prove me the next time I am faced with this crossroad, I better choose my intuition, even if it doesn't seem logical. That's my biggest advice from personal experience. 3 things that you can just start slowly introducing into your daily life that are going to help you build up that resilience and that confidence when it comes to the beginning of the journey. And the first thing I would say, dress something that shows off your personality, or wear some makeup that shows off your personality and feels authentic to you, that you would do by your own, and you feel yourself but you're too scared to go outside to do that. Face that fear. The second thing is life-changing. And it can feel overwhelming, especially scary if you're not used to that. And if you're a people pleaser type of person, is to share your honest opinion. You really have to. You have to be that diva. We don't want a diva down. We want a diva up. Who is this diva? So, for example, when you're in a group setting and people are debating on some topic or perhaps even gossiping, and you're probably just agreeing and smiling and be like, oh my God, yeah, that's so bad, so embarrassing. But if you think that's not right, that's cross-human decency. And with learning, but mostly doing, by expressing your honest opinion, you're gonna get rid of so many people that are not aligned with you, that are not in your frequency or vibration, and you're gonna save yourself from so many future possible relationships that would be horrible. And because we are in the day of age of social media, I assume you probably have some social media, honey. And the way to start expressing yourself is to post something that feels authentic to you. Maybe that's a quote on your story and people are not used to that version of you. You have to do it. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be a little awkward even, but just getting used to that through action, through doing stuff, you're going to slowly but surely build up that resilience to not care what other people think. And a great way to start it is through social media. Now I want to share my journey to authenticity. And my journey is and was deeply personal. So now I'm 25 and I was 19 going 20. My dad passed away suddenly from cancer. And before that, I was living a life by putting on a performance, a mask, a personality that wasn't truly me. And doing that, I was trying to protect my inner Felix, my little child that was truly so empathetic, so vulnerable and caring, liked makeup, liked art, liked everything about beauty and women. When I was in the group of girls and we talked about makeup even for a split minute, my eyes just lighted up. But because I saw the response around it from the whole environment, I have learned to put on a mask, be superficial, hung out with people that don't align with my morals and values, and I just didn't like their character in general. And when my dad passed away and I saw the whole process, which was very traumatic, I must say, this switch went on in my brain, and enough truly was enough. Because 19 years and a half living, being suppressed, having multiple eating disorders because I was suppressing myself without even realizing it, that was my aha moment of, wait, life is so precious and everything happened so fast. It's still like a blur when I think back at it. And that was truly just like a moment of like, I can die anytime. You could die from a heart attack, honey boo. Diva down, diva down. And you never know. You never know. And this life truly is a gift. And nothing is guaranteed. There's no afterlife that is guaranteed, even if you believe it. We only have now and this reality and this moment. I mean, for me, that was my evaluating moment. It was like, wait, I want to do makeup. Back then, I really loved James Charles because he was the first mainstream beauty guru. And I was like, I want to do that. And in my country and the whole region around it, I was the first one who did that. And it was so scary. But all of that grief and anger and overwhelming feelings and sensations, mentally and physically, gave me power, gave me fuel to be that person, to just go through walls, to live my life. The way I started expressing my opinion to my friends, telling them, wait, I'm gay, and everyone who had any kind of comment of not aligning with my belief or was rude or their perspective was so shallow, I was like, you're out. I was doing the whole project of getting rid of people, even if it's work values, and being like, wait, I want to start a business. And they were like, are you sure? You didn't go to school for that. I was like, okay, you for not believing in me. I believe in myself. And if you don't align with me, you're not my friend. It was not an overnight process. It was so challenging and it was so uncomfortable physically. Like my anxiety was paralyzing when I went out with makeup or first time wearing a wig. I'm so thrilled and happy and proud of myself that I did all of that. It is worth it in every sense of the word, being authentic. The next thing I want to really emphasize about is, with a lot of the things like losing weight, you get to a certain point and you're done. You're happy. Then you just have to maintain it. Oftentimes when you go towards your authentic life, your authentic self, it does feel like that for a moment. But you have to be realistic and realize, speaking from a lot of personal experience, the journey never ends. There are always going to be challenges and there's always going to be growth that you want to do and you want to achieve and you want to go to that next step. Yes, it's going to become a routine, but it's always going to feel big and huge in the beginning and in the moment. Just different scales of problems and challenges. I view it as very exciting. And yes, it's scary and uncomfortable. But when you're going to do that, if you believe in manifestations and stuff and spirituality, all the opportunities that are meant for you are going to present themselves to you when you go through those alone times and hardships because you chose yourself and your life. And yeah, it's gonna be hard. But if you embrace the challenge, you are gonna live the life you were always meant to live. That by itself is so worth it and so rewarding. Okay, baddie. Yeah, this is where my tips come to an end. If this video inspired you, I truly want to know, what is the limiting belief you are ready to challenge today? And you can come back in a year, in a month, and you're gonna be like, whoa, I did that. Don't forget to like this video for more content like this. This is your way of letting me know that you liked it and you want more of similar content. And it would help me out so much if you would subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you're gonna be notified when I post my formula next time to elevate your beauty game. Remember that you're the baddest baddie, okay? And the life you want is waiting for you on the other side of your fear. So go get it, and I'll see you in my next video.